Hey everyone, Jared Sandler with the Sandlot Children's Charity out here at Equest, and I'm joined right now by the CEO of Equest, Lili Kellogg. Lili, first of all, thanks so much for having us out here today.
Oh my goodness, it's our blessing to have you here. Thank you for coming.
We're so fortunate to be in a position to support amazing organizations like Equest. Equest was one of the recipients in our inaugural grant class, and we obviously think so highly of Equest. What can you tell us about Equest and what you all try to accomplish here?
Well, at Equest, we're an equine assisted services program. And so we offer a number of equine assisted programs for children and adults with disabilities, people that are physically, cognitively, intellectually, sensory, and learning disabled and challenged. We also have a veteran program for veterans and their family members as well. And our overarching goal is to improve their quality of life by teaming them with the horse and letting them experience the human-horse connection.
So I think, when I think of therapy, I think of two people talking. Don't necessarily think of a horse being involved. So how do these animals make a difference in the lives of the people you just mentioned?
Well, in our mental health counseling program, they are a very vital team member of the counseling team. And horses are sentient beings, so the clients are working with another sentient being. They just happen to have 4 legs. But horses are prey animals. They're not predators, they're prey. So they're always on high alert. But they can be very peaceful while still being on high alert. But because of their situation of being prey animals, they're excellent at reading nonverbal communication and assessing behavior of another being. So a lot of our clients come to us because talk therapy didn't really cut it for them, but they will open up and they will have some self-discovery and develop emotional regulation when they're working with a horse that they weren't able to do when they were just working with another human being.
What's the process like for someone who comes to Equest seeking that sort of therapy and developing the relationship with a horse? Is it just a love at first sight type of thing, or does it take time for them to really establish a connection?
Totally depends on the individual, and each counseling session is designed for that individual and their goals and needs and situations. But we have a counselor, a licensed professional counselor, we have an equine specialist, and then we have the client and the horse. And sometimes it's more than just one horse. Sometimes it's a herd, and the herd dynamics are incorporated into the therapy process, or sometimes the counselors and equine specialists will take the client out into the herd and see if there's a particular individual or particular horse that for some reason is speaking to them. So it totally depends on the individual and the situation, but the horse is vital.
And then what's the end goal? When someone comes here, obviously want to see a smile on their face, but as far as what they walk out of here with, whether it's at the end of a program or just on a day-to-day basis, what are the end goals?
Well, the end goals are to accomplish their goals, and their goals are challenge-based, challenges that they have in their life, and they want to walk out of here feeling better about themselves, being able to relate to others in a more positive, healthy way. And whether it's a client that's here for therapeutic riding or OTPT or mental health counseling, it's about improving their life and the quality of their life.
All right, final thing, I think you're watching, you understand that organizations like Equest have various ways that you can support and be a part of what's going on here. What are those ways for someone who maybe isn't familiar with Equest? How can they come out and support or volunteer? What are the roles, what are the needs that Equest has?
Well, we have a lot of needs because, as you know, horses eat a lot, and we have professionals that are working with our clients, but we, of course, always need donations, and we're so grateful for the Sandlot charities to give Equest a leg up for supporting our operations. But we always need financial support. We have a $2.1 million budget this year. We have a $2.3 million budget going into 2022 that we have to raise every year. We have a strong need for volunteers. and people who just want to come out and give some of their time. Our volunteers work with our clients in therapeutic horsemanship, in therapeutic carriage driving, in OT and PT, and in competitions as sidewalkers or leaders. We have people that come out and do barn work. They love to shovel manure, and it's their therapy. We have an attorney that is stressed all week in her job, and she comes out on every Sunday of the year and cleans stalls. And of course we have a lot of special events, so we have needs for committee members on our special events, and that's about it. Yeah.
Well, we love Equest. Hopefully, if it's something that interests you, you can come out here and get involved as well. Lili, thanks so much for all the work you and the Equest team does to help these amazing people.
Well, thank you. And again, thank you so much for your support. You've really made a difference.